Have you ever watched footage like this before?
Yeah.
Yeah, where have you seen it at?
High school.
In high school, like in one of your classes or something?
Yeah, in health.
In health, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, like what kind of things did they show you?
Just pretty much like what happens at like cattle and pig places.
That's cool. Like, are you just out of high school not too long, or?
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
I graduated in 1990, and that would just be like unheard of,
Oh,
I think,
really?
back then. Yeah. I mean, it would be hippie sort of, oh, excuse me, like hippie sort of stuff, you know?
No, what was the book? It was like Jungle or something like
Oh,
that.
The Jungle, about the meat processing plants, and
so we got to talking
Chicago.
about that, and then just struck up like videos and everything. Yeah.
That's cool. That's great. Yeah, I mean, it's really relevant today with the way that the plants operate so fast now.
Yeah.
It's like it's as bad
crazy.
as or worse than, in the jungle.
Yeah.
Tons of injuries and just like really nasty things that, most of the meat ends up coming out contaminated.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely like eye-opening to see all that and hear about it.
So you were kind of like accustomed to seeing this a little bit when you saw it. Here.
When I was walking just down the street right now,
Yeah.
I like just right when I saw it, I knew that was something like to the effect of that. And then just like watching it more, I was like, yeah, definitely.
How does this stuff make you feel?
Not good at all. Yeah. I mean, you never want to see something like living going through something like that.
Yeah, I think that's like the worst part, really, isn't it? Like doing this to other living creatures, right?
Exactly.
Like not just the disgusting things that end up in your food, but like that they're thinking,
going through
feeling.
that as well, yeah.
That's great that you perceive that. That for me, I kind of realized that way after changing my diet, where I decided not to contribute to this.
Yeah. No, I've been like trying to cut back on meat. Like I know I just can't do like cold turkey, just grown up eating all this stuff.
Yeah, we're like programmed to eat that way.
Totally.
That's great that you're trying though. Like
Yeah.
what has inspired you to do that?
Just like knowing stuff like this, and it's like
So when you say it just like that,
in a way like kind of gross, if you really think about it.
Just like seeing
Yeah,
that
like
stuff
seeing,
in high
like,
school, like kind of set it off.
Yeah. Like what's happening right now? They're just picking up the little cows.
Do you know why they're picking the baby cows up there?
I do not.
Well, do you consume any dairy products still?
I'm trying. That is one thing I'm really trying not to do. I've been drinking a lot of like almond milk now.
That's great, man. It's so easy now. Isn't it?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
so many other choices. Well, do you know what the reason is that a mother cow makes milk? I gave like a strong hint there.
Yeah, to produce for a baby.
For a baby,
Yeah.
right? Like I never thought
Yeah, it's
about
like a
that
person.
before. In order, just like a person,
Yeah.
in order for her to make milk, she has to have a baby.
Yeah,
So what do you suppose happens to the baby then?
probably die or something. Or they either.
That's a
get
gentle
killed or-
way of putting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just go through the same thing mom did. Like,
Well, if it's a baby boy,
yeah. Oh.
what happen?
Yeah.
What would happen?
Definitely not gonna make it. Yeah.
There's no place for a baby boy in the
Yeah.
dairy industry, is there?
Yeah.
So that's like an easy one. It turns out, in the first day or two, mostly in the first day, the baby cow is taken away.
Wow.
The mother will be pregnant for 9 months, just like a human would.
Wow.
And then that baby gets snatched away. And most of those babies just end up getting tossed in a truck and sent off to this place here.
Yeah.
And it's really remarkable because they're just like a dog if you look at them.
It's crazy.
So if it's a female, she might end up replacing her mother.
Yeah.
But you only need so many females to replace mother. So
That's insane.
depending on the veal market too, sometimes they'll get raised in a little tiny crate for several months and then sold as veal. But
That's terrible.
any way you look at it, it's pretty ugly.
Yeah, definitely is. All right, man.
So-
I gotta go.
So what do you think? Does this affect you more? Or do you think you might give it a little bit harder try?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it's terrible. Like you see it in high school, and then like you see. It's pretty much just like learning about something. You have to be reminded about it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I mean, if we're like constantly reminded our
Yeah,
whole life,
exactly.
like of eat this and this is what's yummy, you know.
It's like whatever commercials, but you don't see commercials about stuff like this.
Yeah, never. They never want to show us this stuff.
Exactly.
What do you think might be your biggest hang-ups?
Hang-ups?
Yeah, like something that would get in your way from going all the way.
I don't know. Going back home will probably be pretty hard. If it's like, I don't eat anymore. So.
That it's like social stigmas, right?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, and it's hard to like go out and to a restaurant or something like that and try and find something.
That's surprisingly getting much easier.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's actually a program, an app you can get on your phone called Happy Cow.
Okay.
And I don't think you even have to put it on your phone, but if you punch Happy Cow in your phone and punch in your location, it'll give you a whole list of places that either have vegan food or that have vegan options or things you can come
That's
up
a great
with.
idea. Yeah.
And the family thing, that's a tough one too. Like for me, that was really difficult. Just like the stigma of that word vegan. Like I didn't even want to say that for a long time because the minute you say it, people become very defensive.
Yeah.
Because ethically, it really is a better place to stand. And if you're not in that place, it can be real easy to feel like you're being judged.
Yeah.
And someone's telling you you're a bad person.
Yeah, yeah. It's like being on anything with like going against what's socially right. So like, yeah, that's totally.
Or going against what's socially wrong, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's just crazy.
Yeah, it becomes easier though, after you can work out some conversations.
Yeah.
Because people will usually, they'll fling the same things at you. Like if you go home and you tell your parents, hey, I'm sorry, I can't eat hamburgers with you, or I'm not going to. Then they might be like, well, why are you judging us?
Yeah.
And you just have to work it out in your head, like your responses to them, and just stay cool. And they may or may not be able to, work it out themselves.
Yeah.
But it's certainly the right place to stand, and a lot of people are figuring it out. And just by doing it and showing up, being healthy.
Yeah. The people who are like kind of switching over to being vegan is definitely increasing. Like I know a lot more people who are vegan now.
Yeah,
so it's
for sure, a ton.
yeah.
Are you into athletics at all?
I am. I'm on a soccer team.
Oh, cool.
Soccer, yeah.
Have you heard about this new movie called The Game Changers?
I haven't.
Oh, you got to check it out, man. It's going to be on Netflix. It like almost brings me to tears because I'm so excited about it because it's been in the making for a long time, and it's going to be on Netflix now, the 16th. Or you can get it now on like iTunes and a few other places. But Arnold Schwarzenegger's in it. Jackie Chan helped produce it. The guy who made Avatar, I can't think of his name right now.
I know you're talking about.
He was a producer for it, and it has like a whole lineup of leading athletes that have made the change to a plant-based diet.
That's awesome.
And a vegan lifestyle, and are just like kicking it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, I'll write it down for you here. Do you have Netflix?
I do, yeah.
Oh, cool. There's some other great ones too. If you have Netflix, this movie, What the Hell?
Okay.
That's really what changed my life. That's just, it doesn't have all this gory stuff in it, but it just talks about the effects on our health of eating animal products. Cowspiracy, this one's all about the effects on the environment, which, it's like destroying our planet at the same time.
Yeah.
And Game Changers, that's like, you're gonna dig it for sure.
Okay.
The Game Changers is the movie, and then I'll write it on the back here. There's a great program. Like, in order to make this change, it's a lot easier if when you take things out of your diet, if you have other things to put back in that are just as good.
Yeah.
So there's a great website. It's called, or a program really. It's called Kickstart, or is it Kickstarter? I can't remember.
Kickstarter.
I think it's Kickstart.
Okay.
.pcrm.org. And they have just awesome recipes. They give you lists of all the ingredients to buy, and it's run by the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine. It's a great organization.
Oh, thank you.
What's your name, man?
Dawson.
Dawson. I'm Scott.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, thanks so much for caring, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right, well, I'll go on.
Cool. Good luck, man. Take care.